Batman Cryogen. It all starts with Bruce Wayne in his Batcave working on his latest crime fighting inventions, the Batman robots. Mr. Wayne is busy making the robots come to life. Why can't I get these dumb robots to work? He mutters to himself, fixing a few soldering issues. He's making the first one. He makes them lifelike by implementing his signature voice commands from a silver disc with software on it. The Batman robot is an organic compound over a metal skeleton with a cowl fitted to make it look just like Bruce Wayne when he's dressed as Batman. Bruce finishes the first robot and then test pilots it in his Batcave. The Batman robot is fitted with lasers that can freeze people, a rocket pack for flying through the night sky. The Bat robot is remote control right from the Batcave computer. Also, it is capable of being on autopilot. After the first test, he then makes an official visit to the crime vault in downtown Gotham City. The vault is situated under the old Gotham Library. He enters the building. Commissioner Gordon is behind the front desk, reception desk. What is it today? Gordon asks. It's a hunch, that's all, says Bruce, just a hunch. Well, we've not had anyone down here in years, says Gordon. Here's the keys to the vault, thanks, says Mr. Wayne. Bruce enters the vault, where all the crooks, villains and goons have been frozen cryogenically in ice capsules. There they stand, clear as day, in nuclear reactor tanks, only they are held back from reality in a frozen state, -0 temperature. They are still alive, only kept inanimate by climatization, each one of them next to each other, all a victim of their own crime. Two-Face, the Penguin, the Joker, the Riddler, Poison Ivy, Bane, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is kept alive by narcotics as well, because he is used to freezing temperatures. Bruce checks on a brainwave analyzer to access their brainwaves. He has some unsolved mysterious case that what links all these crooks. Is it him and his loss of his parents outside the theatre that unholy night when his parents really did dance with the devil in that cold blue pale moonlight? To his falling down a well in Wayne Manor as a child, discovering a small cave full of bats years later after the Joker became a powerful crime lord. Bruce dug that small cave into a secret fortress that only he, Bruce Wayne, could know about, a place where he could become the Batman. Anyway, so he's checking the brainwave activity of all these frozen crooks when all of a sudden he ejects a silver disc and knocks his coffee all over the control panel. He reaches for a handkerchief. It's alright now. He dries up the coffee, puts the disc away in its sleeve, proceeds to leave the premises. Alfred Pennyworth is waiting for him outside in a Rolls Royce. As they pull away back to Wayne Manor, the machine that has these menacing crooks frozen in time crashes. Over a few hours, each one of these baddies thaws out and becomes conscious. They break out of the high security confined building in downtown Gotham and head for the sewers, each one of them finding their way back to their home where they used to reside in Gotham. They each plan their revenge on Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, by all planning an attack on Gotham and on Wayne Manor out in the countryside. Bruce, still unaware of their escape, is working out and eating his toast and sipping coffee, about to read a new novel by Vicky Vale, his old love affair from years ago. She is now a best-selling author. She has a semi-biographical story loosely based on the Dark Knight of Gotham. Nobody knows to this day that it is Bruce Wayne of Wayne Enterprises. Bruce gives Vicky Vale a phone call. They each exchange their love for one another. She says whilst on the phone, "Have you read my new novel yet, Bruce?" "No, I'm about to after this call." "Okay," she says, "get reading." So Bruce happily puts down the phone and proceeds to pick up her book. Suddenly, whilst reading the first page, Commissioner Gordon appears on a big screen behind the oil painting above the fireplace of Wayne Manor. "What is it, Chief?" "It's bad, Bruce. All those crooks you helped lock up in the 90s have escaped. Oh dear, Bruce thought about his coffee spillage early in the day. What are we going to do now? Asked the Commissioner. Well, this means I need to get every crook and crony and bring them back into police custody once again. Okay, Chief, I'll get on it. End of call. Bruce heads for the Batcave, uses the trackers installed in each crook by injection. A small chip in each one of those villains should give him a clue on the map of Gotham as to their whereabouts. The police of Gotham have also installed CCTV into every one of these gangs' hideouts in case they ever did return. Now it's paying off. Each one of the crooks is planning to take over Gotham's finances, firearms and drugs rings and rule Gotham City once again. Bruce is watching from the Batcave. Each one of these video feeds on a multi-panel display. He can see the Penguin's ice palace with Mr. Freeze, Catwoman's apartment, the Joker's penthouse suite on the 13th floor. Two-Face and the Riddler are back and once again at an abandoned Big Top Circus. Poison Ivy has hijacked a garden centre with Bane. Bruce sees each one of these gang members are up to no good. They are planning something big this time, he can feel it. Only what does he do about capturing all these crooks? Only the longer he leaves it, the more of a plan of chaos these crooks have over his bat technology. He has to strike soon, otherwise the long-term effects over Gotham could be devastating. He plans to use smoke grenades to surprise and mask his attack on each crook's premises. He needs his faithful Batmobile, his ropes, his grappling hooks, and a lot of strength to take down these crooks once again. Batman visits each one of the villains' hideouts across town. Only none of them are to be found anywhere. They have all vacated. In other parts of Gotham, the crooks are plotting an even more sinister ending to the Batman. A televised downfall of Gotham's biggest secret. Is Bruce Wayne the man most trusted by the people of Gotham? Batman? Is Batman going to be evil as the crooks intend to portray him? All the villains have disbanded their hideouts and have headed for Wayne Manor. They each find the Batcave. The villains start building high-tech Batman robots. Each one is going to be causing crime and destruction instead of fighting it. Now Batman himself has a new crime wave hitting the streets. Remote control indestructible Batbots. Only they look and sound so convincing with Bruce's voice. They have been constructed like some kind of Terminator endoskeleton with synthetic flesh, making them look just like Bruce Wayne. To finish off these Batbots, a cape and cowl are added to make them look convincing. The Joker adds the final touch. A silver disc containing everything the crooks know about Batman is loaded into a supercomputer, and information, including voice commands, are fed along wires into each Batbot. They're set upon Gotham streets, and soon each Batbot is breaking into banks, stealing large sums of money, shooting innocent bystanders, freezing people with a laser gun, and all in the name of Two-Face, the Riddler, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Joker and Penguin, and Bane. The villains flee the Batcave and head for Gotham City, leaving Wayne Manor behind. Bruce is now all over the TV news channels with footage of chaos caused by Batman. Who says he can't be in two places at the same time? The news reporter Alexander Knox is hurriedly reporting. Batman has turned evil and is dumping toxic chemicals in Gotham's water supply. The Joker's Smilex in all the reservoirs. What has gotten into our vigilante? The robots are using their lasers to cut into toxic barrels, and other Batman robots are busy flying high on their rocket packs, freezing Gotham's main bridge with -0 lasers, then shattering a bridge with brute force. Some Batman robots are turning innocent bystanders upside down, whilst crooks and villains take people's belongings off a sidewalk. There's Batman robots turning cars upside down with fuel leaking from the tank. The robots set fire to the fuel with lasers whilst the passengers climb out upside down car. Robot pushes and spins the car round on its roof. Bruce switches off a TV in his Batcave. Something has to be done now, he says to Alfred. Is something bothering you, Master Bruce? Yes, Alfred, a new crime wave has hit Gotham, and it's got my name all over it. Commissioner Gordon calls on the screen in the Batcave from downtown Gotham. We've got one on the roof and 19 of these Batman robots loose on the streets causing mayhem. Okay, says Bruce, over and out. Batman, Gordon says. I have a plan, says Alfred. I'll take the Batwing, he says. I'll take the Batmobile, says Bruce. And Robin turns up and I'll take the bike. Bruce suddenly gets a phone call from Vicky Vale. The robot Batmans have her at the top of an elevator shaft on the roof of Gotham's building. She is strapped to a bomb. Bruce, aka Batman, goes to save her. The robots shut the lift, sending Vicky Vale and Batman down the lift shaft to the basement with a clock on the bomb ticking. Batman unleashes Vicky Vale, and just in the nick of time he uses a grappling hook up the lift shaft to bring them to safety, escaping the explosion. Batman hatches a plan to hijack all the Batbots and capture all the crooks, tuning into the Batman operator frequencies, restoring order to Gotham City once again. Each crook is captured by the Bat robots and they are put into a wooden cargo box and deployed by Batdrone into Gotham State Penitentiary and put firmly back into Cryogen State under lock and key in downtown Gotham, and Bruce Wayne's identity and the name of Batman is signified once again as good. The end.